Here is Kirti Tiwari, Professor of English, again with you to tell you something about verb phrase. This is the third lecture in my lecture series on phrase classes, which will focus on verb group. Here is the synopsis of the lecture series which I have prepared and I keep on uploading. I have already uploaded noun phrase and preposition phrase, and this is the third lecture in the series. It will be followed by 2 more. So do watch all of them to have a comprehensive idea on phrases. To start with the definition given by Cambridge Dictionary, a verb phrase consists of a main verb alone or a main verb plus any modal and or auxiliary verbs. The main verb always comes last in the verb phrase. So the structure of such a phrase is modal verb followed by auxiliary and then the main verb. Let us take some examples as given in the Cambridge website. We all laughed. Here you have simply a main verb, laughed. But in the second sentence, computers can be very annoying. You have modal can and the main verb annoying. An apartment would have cost less than a hotel for 4 of us has 3 words in the verb group. First is modal would, then you have auxiliary have and the main verb cost. In the last sentence we have 4 words in the verb phrase. Tony might have been waiting outside for you. Might is the modal, auxiliaries are have and been, and the main verb is wait, ing form of wait, waiting. One thing has to be noted that verb phrase generally comes after the noun phrase. If you remember, a typical sentence consists of subject and predicate. So first comes subject, then verb. Subject is generally noun phrase, and in the predicate part we have verb phrase. So if we take example, verb phrases can have 1 word or 2 words or 3 and so on. So if we take a simple sentence, birds sing. Here we have single words in noun phrase as well as in verb phrase. Birds noun, sing verb. Birds are singing, birds noun. The noun phrase is same in all, but verb phrase differs. Here we have 2 words because it is in present continuous, are singing. So you have auxiliary are and singing verb plus ing. Then birds have been singing. This is perfect continuous. Have been singing. Have been are auxiliary and singing is the verb. Birds can sing. Here you have modal and the main verb. So obviously the main verb in all these sentences is sing. If we want to draw a clear picture, then we can show it on tree. Verb phrase segmented into auxiliary and verb, main verb. Auxiliaries can be of several types. It is made up of tense. This is compulsory because verbs indicate tense. So tense part of auxiliary is a compulsory item, whereas other items are optional. The other items are modal auxiliaries like can, may, will, shall, must, or perfect indicative auxiliaries like have, and the third form in which the past participle generally ends with en, and then progressive having be plus ing structure, that is be some part of the verb be. The parts of be are is, am, are, was, were plus verb plus ing. If we want to represent it in the tree diagram, then this verb group can have auxiliaries as well as verb. Auxiliaries can be of 4 types as described earlier. First, indicating the tense, whether it is present or past. Then you can have modal, can, will, shall, may, must. Then perfective auxiliary starting with have or had plus the third form, and progressive having be plus ing. It should be noted that in linguistics there is no future tense in English. That is why in this you find only present and past. And verbs are the compulsory segments, and other auxiliaries, whether it is modal or perfective or progressive, they are optional. If we take up the verb phrase in the sentence, the patient died, verb phrase would consist of only one word, died. And this can be segmented into auxiliary. Auxiliary because the main verb is die. So which auxiliary is added to it? It is the past indicative D. So past of die is died. Then the sentence birds are singing. It has auxiliary and verb. Auxiliary, naturally tense is present. So present indicative are, and progressive auxiliary is ing. So are singing, and the main verb is sing. Virat had been playing. Here the auxiliary is past indicative, had. So the tense auxiliary is past. Then we have perfective starting with have, but the past tense is had. And then we have ing form of the verb playing. Another example that I have taken is they have completed. The verb phrase consists of have completed. Have is the present indicative auxiliary, so it will remain have, and then the perfect indicative is plus en. The past participle of completed doesn't end with en, it is complete, completed, completed. So completed, and the main verb is complete. And the last sentence, if we take up, it has 4 auxiliaries. They might have been studying. So if we take up might have been studying, you will divide the auxiliaries into 4. First, tense indicating past. Past of may is might. The modal auxiliary is may. Perfect auxiliary is have plus en. Be is been, and then progressive one. So might have been studying, the main verb is study. So I hope the structure of verb phrase is also clear, and you will be able to do immediate constituent analysis of verb phrase in the sentence when you deal with phrase structure grammar. So these lectures on phrase structures are very important in order to do and understand IC analysis and follow the phrase structure rules and draw tree diagrams or box diagrams or analyze any sentence. So wait for my next lecture on adverbial phrase. Till then, goodbye.